Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. As always, I'm your host, David Burrows, and this is episode number 42. Remember, please take the time to subscribe to this channel and share it with 5 new friends so we can keep the show growing and bigger and better for all of you out there. So once again, thanks for taking the time to watch the show. All right, we were very excited this past Saturday down at the Stubborn Mule for exciting things happening down there. Local 80s tribute band, Third Wave, we know, was very privileged and excited to be opening up for rock legends Great White, who performed down there at the Stubborn Mule. And we had the show camera down there and got some exclusive performances down there of Great White. And if you remember a couple of weeks ago, Michael Lardy, keyboardist and guitarist, and one of the original members of Great White, took the time to give us a Skype interview a couple of weeks ago. We were excited for that for sure. But this time we were down at the Stubborn Mule with the camera, and we got the whole band in there. Great White all took the time to talk to us, and well, all I can do is show it to you. So right now, let's go down to the Stubborn Mule and talk to rock legends Great White. Take a look at this, and then we'll be back with more. All right, everybody, here we are once again on the show. And of course, last week, we were fortunate enough to have an interview with Michael Lardy. But now we got the whole fam-damly here, if you will. Great White is down here. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks. Great crowd out there waiting to see Great White here down on the Stubborn Mule. Yeah. And congratulations on the new album.
Thank you.
That's exciting. Of course, Michael, you and I talked about your producing as well as juggling being in the band as well. But the album sounds great. And by the way, I've got something for you. That is a great song. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening with the album. How's it going up there?
Well, you just so you know, Mark was a co-producer on the record, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we discussed that the other day.
Did we? Okay.
Yes, we did.
Oh, I screwed up. That's okay. But it's going. It seems to be getting out there very well and getting some good response. How do you feel?
Yeah. About that? I mean, we played the song the first time in Switzerland, a couple of months ago?
Yeah.
It's just exciting to play new material. It's kind of the reason why we keep doing it.
Sure.
To get away from being a greatest hits band.
I hear you. Yeah.
And people seem to get the song pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned that too. You get up there, and before the song's over, they're already singing not just the chorus, but like all the words they know.
We're kind of going to radio, with some things in the really near future, so we're excited about that too.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Well, like I say, I listened to it. I got the digital version, and now I just play it. Some kids are even listening.
We have the video as well, which
is
on YouTube, and we're gonna actually do a video for another song.
Awesome. Okay.
And hopefully another one after that.
Yeah. And
our MTV is YouTube now, by the way.
Yeah, right on. I hear you. Now, 30 years of rock and roll? That's
30 years of rock and roll.
How do you keep that going? Like that's a long time.
Red Bull.
Yeah, exactly.
Supporting fans, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, supporting fans. Coming up with new music kind of gives us a little spark too,
Yeah.
As long as we keep it fresh for us, it keeps you going. You're always trying to, come up with that one song, and so that's what kind of keeps my energy flowing. I think we all feel that way.
Well, I think you've definitely done it on this album for sure, especially with I've Got Something For You. Now, I know you guys have done some Zeppelin tribute albums and stuff. Yeah. Would it be fair to say that there's a touch of that in Great White and the music that can you hear a little bit of Zeppelin in there maybe?
Yeah, I mean, we're all a product.
Yeah.
Of the influences.
Growing up as a teenager, I was into ZZ Top, Zeppelin, Deep Purple, Santana. There's just the list could just go on forever,
It was quite a time for rock and roll when you guys got started too, but it's great that you've been able to keep it going, and the fans are still out there. GreatWhiteRocks.com, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And you can see all the albums. This is the 12th studio album, is that correct?
12th studio album, yeah. It's amazing, we just try to do it better, do it the best we can each time, we're always trying, we can always get better.
And how did you, I get people asking me, of course we talk about the title Elation. How do you come up with that? Where did that come from?
I think it's it's kind of the vibe in the band right now. We had so much fun recording, just the spirit within the band in the studio. We just enjoyed ourselves so much,
Yeah.
Just allowed ourselves to be free and go with the moment and all that stuff. It was, and that was the kind of, when we were coming up with titles, we were just thinking, let's make it have something to do with how we're feeling right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
the passion.
People were throwing things out, and that ended up kind of winning at the end of the day, and it really fit how we're feeling, how the record sounds.
Now let's just move. You're kind of quiet for the singer.
Really?
Saving his voice. Saving the voice for the show.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for being down here at the Stubborn Mule. Anything you guys want to throw out there and add before we wrap it up?
Well, I would be remiss if I didn't actually introduce our
well,
singer,
I was kind of going there. Listen, come on over here, Terry.
Terry Alous.
Yeah, Terry Alous.
Thanks.
And this has a lot to do with the energy of Elation.
Yeah.
You know, working with Terry, you know, so much of the writing, just the energy of him as a person and as a singer. I mean, that's part of the key to what Elation is.
Right, and everybody's got their part, of course, to bring it together. But the Elation album now, you know, you go to a concert and sometimes they always want to hear the old stuff, right?
Right.
Sure.
We do the old stuff.
Yeah, but we're going to hear quite a bit of this album tonight, are we not?
A couple of tracks.
Yeah, and I think that's really... Did you get time to rehearse? Because we talked about the live, trying to rehearse to do some of the songs.
We try to do it, you know, whenever we can, or all our schedules work out. Like we're trying to schedule another one to learn 2 more new songs,
right,
so we can keep rotating. Because as Marcus said before, we've never actually done more than 2 or 3 songs of any new record we ever put out.
Right.
And there's
Not
like this
one night, you know.
part of this catalog that, you know, there's songs we've never even played live in our catalog, you know, and we'd love to lay a lot more of Elation on people, you know, in a live sense.
All the songs are fun to play, and I would hate for us not to ever, you know, just have a wasted music in a way, you know, when you don't ever play it again.
Right.
It's like, well, we're just going to play this stuff once, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear you. Well, congratulations once again on the album, guys, and thanks for your time. And we're going to have a CD of Elation that we're going to give away here on the show.
Oh, great.
Sweet.
And we're going to get some autographs down here. If you weren't down here tonight at the Stubborn Mule, I'm telling you, you really missed it. But we're going to have some more footage of Great White. Third Wave playing out there right now. We're going to go get some footage with them. And coming up, more on the show with Great White.
Thanks.
All right, Great White, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us here on the show. Of course, 30 years of rock and roll Great White has been putting out there, and very excited, their new album, Elation, is out, and it's available at Best Buy and Walmart, iTunes, and pretty well anywhere you can buy CDs, especially right here in town, down at Cheeky Monkey. They've got the Elation CD down there for sale. I was fortunate enough to get a copy autographed, and very excited for that as well. So get out and check out their new album. It is a rockin' great album. Their first song on there, the first track, I've Got Something For You, really takes it to the top of the charts. And we're going to keep following Great White. We know they're doing a radio tour, and we're going to be hearing much, much more of them coming up in the near future. So, Great White, all the best of luck to you, and congratulations once again on your new album. All right, speaking of Cheeky Monkey, there's lots of things happening around here, so we've got to show it to you. Here is your Cheeky Monkey Weekend Update. Take a look at this, and then we'll be back.
Cheeky Monkey, the greatest TV store. Cheeky Monkey, movies and more. Cheeky Monkey, the greatest TV store in town. Cheeky Monkey, the greatest TV store in town.
Welcome back. Once again, there is your Cheeky Monkey Weekend Update. We want to thank Cheeky Monkey for supporting the show here. Thank you, Marianne and Roland, as well as all the support that they give for local music in the Sarnia area. Be sure to stop downtown at the corner of Christina and Cromwell to talk to Marianne and Roland. There's always a smile going on in there, and it's a great atmosphere. And they've got Great White's latest album, Elation, on sale down there as well. So once again, thank you, Cheeky Monkey. All right, well, as we mentioned on last week's show, we said that this week we'd have a very special interview with a young man, Leigh Coltman. Took the time to meet with us down at Bridges Restaurant in the Holiday Inn. And this is a two-part interview. Now, I've known Leigh for quite some time, but I'm happy to see he's still playing, and he's following through with his dream with himself and some other musicians as well, the Steadfast Band. But first, we're going to go down to the Holiday Inn at the Bridges Restaurant and talk to Leigh Coltman, and he shares quite a bit with what he's got going on and what's coming up in the near future. So, take a look at this, and then we'll be back with more. All right, we're here on the show, and as I mentioned to everybody here last week, that we would have Leigh Coltman here on the show this week, and we're very excited. We're down here at the Bridges Restaurant down at the Holiday Inn once again, just finishing up the open mic here, but we've got Leigh Coltman exclusively. How you doing, Leigh? Thanks.
I'm doing great, thanks.
Thanks so much for being here on the show.
It's my pleasure.
I got to tell you, folks, and I didn't tell Leigh I was going to say this, but I've known Leigh quite a long time. He was actually about this big when I met him, so I just thought I'd show that.
Hey, no worries.
But Leigh, you've been a musician for quite some time, and you've done some really neat things. And how long have you been playing and doing the music thing?
Well, I've been sort of singing for probably 12 years. I shouldn't say I've been singing all my life, but I've been singing in front of people for about 12 years.
Yeah.
And I've been playing guitar for about 10.
Yeah.
And it's been fun.
What was the inspiration for you to just go? I just want to learn how to play guitar. Like, where did that come from? Is it in the family or?
Well, yeah, there's a little music in the family. My grandfather played drums, fairly big deal back in the sort of 40s and 50s.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, it's typical cliche. It was a girl that got me interested in it.
Trying to impress somebody,
yeah,
were you? Okay.
I was young and stupid, and and look where it got me. So
right on.
Yeah.
Well, you've been doing some great things. You hear your name around town a lot. Of course, I've known you a long time, but I really do see and hear your name around. You've been writing some songs.
Yeah.
What do you got going on?
Actually, I'm in a band called Steadfast now,
right.
and we just finished recording our debut sort of EP, if you want to call it.
Okay.
And let's do it probably at the end of the month, first to next month, and we're really excited about
Has
it.
anybody heard this yet? Like, is it?
Nope.
It's not out there.
No, it's not out there at all yet.
So we could probably get a sneak peek on that
For sure.
on the show when
sure.
you release it, and then maybe
Absolutely.
come back. Okay, so there you go. You know me, I'm always trying to get the exclusives, right? Well, that's great. What's the album like? What kind of style of music are you talking about?
We sort of sing in like an acoustic folk vibe. Like, I play acoustic guitar and harmonica, and we're just a three-piece band: electric guitar, drums, and we just sing about stuff we know about. A lot of like truth, love, and heartache mostly.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
Typical songwriter stuff, but we just have a lot of fun, and that's the bottom line. So
Super. Now, you were talking to me earlier about coming up on the 25th next week.
Yep.
You're playing at a special concert here in town. If you will, talk about that.
Sure, it's called The Landing, and it's got some amazing bands. It's a free show all afternoon. There's a lot of great local talent playing that day. It's a Christian festival,
Right.
actually, and so we're really excited to be a part of it. And it's the second year we've been a part of it, we're really excited. We're playing it.
So now you play covers and stuff too, obviously.
Yeah, we play some covers. Yeah.
When you're at the landing or when you're out playing at different locations, are you mostly playing your originals, or are you just doing kind of mixing it up?
Yeah, it depends on the venue mostly. We play Art Walk and stuff like that. In the landing, we'll play mostly original stuff. Right. But when we play we play a few bars and we play the odd little venue here and there, and we play a lot more covers when we do something like that.
I talk to a lot of local entertainers and out of town entertainers, and I'll ask you this question that I ask everybody: do you find it hard to, even if you're playing in a bar situation, do you find it hard to get people to listen to your originals as compared to hey, let's play a Tragically Hip song for you?
Yeah, it is certainly a lot tougher. We've had a lot of great response and good feedback from the stuff we do write, which has been encouraging. And it certainly makes us want to write more songs and get them out there for sure.
Sure. All right, well, we're going to take a bit of a break here right now, but just before we do, why don't you play us something or sing for us, or harmonica, whatever you want to do. Once again, Leigh Coltman here, and this is an original you're going to play for us? What's this called?
Have You Ever Wanted?
All right, take it away.
Have you ever wanted something so real, only to be shot down? Has it ever been so in love, all you can do is cry? All that I'm saying is that I'm gonna keep on praying. If I can tell, I know I ain't going hell.
Right, we're here down at Bridges Restaurant, once again with Leigh Coltman. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back more. Part 2, Leigh Coltman, right after this.
Has it ever?
If you like live entertainment but don't want to stay out all night, then check out Bridges Restaurant located at the Holiday Inn Sarnia. Enjoy some great food, ice-cold drinks, and every Thursday open mic from 6 to 9 p.m., and Fridays live entertainment from 7 to 10 p.m. Take the time and stop on by Bridges Restaurant Patio located at the Holiday Inn Sarnia.
All right, we're back here once again. Part 2 interview here with Leigh Coltman, local musician, and thanks for playing that. That was very enjoyable. That's something you wrote, or was that combined together, or how did you come up with that song?
Well, I wrote that song. In the band, we typically, I write most of the lyrics. My drummer, Jerry Hawley, he writes a fair bit as well. Right. But typically what happens is I'll write a song, the basic melody and chords kind of thing, and I let the other two just kind of go to town, and they're amazing musicians. Scott Bay and Jerry Hawley, they really know how to put it together and make it sound.
And they have kind of a name for you, the Jam what?
The Jam Man.
The Jam Man. Why do they call you the Jam Man?
Well, I never play the same song twice. Or I never play the song the same way twice, I should say. And so they
have a hard time following you?
No, actually, that's the best part, is that they're such good musicians that they can follow me no matter where I'm going. And
they kind of roll your eyes and go, "There he goes again."
Yeah, exactly.
But that's okay though. That's a good skill, if you will, to have.
Sure. Yeah.
Now the album not quite out, coming out at the end of the month. But you don't have a title for this album yet.
No, not quite yet.
What's the hold up?
Well, it's just one of those things. We can't decide if we want to use like a song name, if we want to use like one of the lyrics to a song, or just something random, or just your basic EP, or whatever. But we're working on it.
Okay, so what's the album about? Is there a theme, or is it all over? What talk to us about what the album's about?
Well, I'd say the main theme kind of is like a personal journey, sort of in heartache, in love, in faith. We all, the three of us are all strong in our faith and strong. We all have young families, so it's kind of a very strong theme in our lives as we live. So we just try to write about it.
So personal,
for sure,
for sure. And like say your journey and. What kind of and this is kind of a cliche question, but and the faith and everything, but how do you start to write a song? What inspires you? Like, do you just wake up and go, "I got an idea," or does it change every time?
Yeah. Sometimes it's just like, "Wow, I got an idea," and it just comes out on the piece of paper. Other times I have sort of I hear a unique lyric or a unique sort of saying, or even just a word that I like, and I just all of a sudden I kind of conjure up an idea and build around that as well.
Okay. So you say you have a family. What's going on there? You young kids?
I do have young kids, and it's a very, very understanding wife.
I was kind of leading up to that.
Yeah.
Like how does what's her name?
Megan.
And how she's okay with all of this?
She's tolerable. No, she loves it. She
tolerates you.
Yeah. No, she's great. She's probably number one fan. Well, I'd say my boy's probably my number one fan, but she's close second for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, it's good to have that family support. And what about outside of your immediate family, like outside family and friends? Are they backing you up? Are they around?
Everybody, like shows, parents and brothers and everybody are very supportive, and whenever they can, they come out for sure. Yeah.
What's your goal? Like, are you doing this full time, or like you're working somewhere?
Yeah, I work full time and a musician by night, so to speak.
Yeah.
And goal wise, I don't really know what the goal is. I mean, I set a goal for myself in a previous band I was in to one day play on a stage like Bayfest. And we succeeded in that goal, and it was amazing.
Yeah. And when was that?
It was a couple of years ago. I played with a band called Crow Jane, and we got to open for Keith Urban at Bayfest.
Awesome.
It was pretty wild. It was pretty wild.
It would be pretty. Did you get to meet him?
No. He was right off the tour bus to the stage
Passing
and then back in.
So, have a nice day.
But no, it was an amazing experience. For
sure, it would be.
Yeah.
Lots of fans cheering for you.
It was the biggest crowd I've ever seen in front of me, for sure.
So maybe like to do something like that again.
You know what? It was awesome. I wouldn't turn it down in a heartbeat, for sure.
Right on. Now the album's coming out. Where can we find this?
We're gonna have it, of course, at Cheeky Monkey. We're gonna have it various spots around town. anywhere that we play, we're going to maybe leave a couple CDs for them to try to sell for us. And, but you can certainly find it when we play live. You can pick up a copy for sure.
Okay. And you guys have a website?
Yeah, right now we're on Reverb Nation.
Okay,
so
great.
reverbnation.com/the Steadfast Band.
Okay.
And yeah, it's you can check out all the songs there. We've actually got a few teasers up there of the album. You can check those out,
okay,
and
great.
we got some videos, some YouTube
Well, we'll
videos.
be sure to put those links up here on
sure.
the show. Now, you said anywhere you've played that might get a CD. Is that like we might get a copy of the CD?
Sure. Yeah.
That we could give away here on the show.
Absolutely.
In the future when it comes
Absolutely.
out. And, can we come back and follow up with you? And maybe next time we could get the other fellas in the band.
For sure.
And, we'll do a whole release thing for
That'd be awesome.
Anything else you want to add before we wrap up here, Leigh?
No, just I mean, check out our Facebook page and our Reverb Nation page. You can see when we're going to be playing.
And Facebook, of course.
Facebook, of course. I play solo as well with the band, and yeah, just keep up to date and come check us out.
All right. Thanks so much, Leigh Coltman,
Thank you.
joining us here on the show. And Leigh, we're going to get your phone number so we can put that on the screen, and maybe
Sure.
if anybody wants to get a hold of you
fantastic.
to play around town. I think we can probably get them back down here at Bridges, though. Of course, don't forget down here at Bridges Restaurant every Thursday, 6 to 9 for open mic, and Fridays, 7 to 10 for live entertainment. And I think we could probably talk Leigh into being back here for that.
Absolutely.
All right. Once again, Leigh Coltman. Stay tuned to the show for more. All right, Leigh Coltman, thank you so much for talking to me here on the show. It was really kind of neat, especially for me to see Leigh. As I say, I've known him for quite some time, a long time, and I'm happy to see him progress through his life and his music career as well. So congratulations to you, Leigh, and your friends in the Steadfast Band. And we're looking forward to getting a copy of the CD when it comes out. And we're also told that we'll be able to inform all of you as to where the CD release party is going to be, where and when it happens. So thank you, Leigh Coltman. All the best of luck to you. And don't forget, you can also check them out online at reverbnation.com/the Steadfast Band, and you can listen to some of their music online there as well. So once again, Leigh Coltman, thank you so much, and we're looking forward to hearing more from you in the future. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be time to wrap up the show. Stay with us right after this. Hello, everybody. David Burrows here with a very special and exciting offer for all of you here on the show. Imagine home phone service, home satellite service, and home high-speed internet service all bundled together for about $80 a month. That's right, about $80 a month gives you all three services, and it's only available from our special offer here on the show. Want more? Hey, call up Gary Smith from Bell and tell him you watched the show with David Burrows, get the services, and your first 3 months are free. Simple as that. Call the number on the screen. First 3 month services are free and only $80 a month for all three services. You can't get a better deal than that, folks. And that deal is only available by calling the number on the screen and by telling them you watched the show with David Burrows. All right, welcome back one final time here on the show. Before we let you go, we just got a couple of special announcements of some upcoming events we want to share with you. So, first up, MMA fans, you'll be happy to know because of the success of the Meltdown in the Valley back in December 2011, the MMA returns to Sarnia at the RBC Center once again coming up October the 19th. Now, tickets not yet available for this, but they will be shortly, and the card is very, very soon to be announced. I can't tell you any more than that right now, but I have been talking to the promoters, and they assure me, they say, David, this is going to be a very, very exciting MMA card. So, coming up October the 19th, the MMA returns to the RBC Center, and keep watching the show here for more details as we'll be following this special event very, very closely. All right, well, it's lights, camera, and martial arts action coming up. Skylight Films is pleased to announce its latest family action adventure, Good Kid, Bad Kid, currently being produced here in the Sarnia-Lambton area. It's good cop, bad cop for kids when Preston, a straight-A 12-year-old student, decides to turn to his friend Marco for some, he's a 16-year-old streetwise martial arts expert, and he turns to Marco for some help in clearing his dad's name, saving his sister, and preventing a spy technology auction, something like that. Anyway, it sounds very, very exciting. And Skylight Productions, located here in Petrolia, is excited to be producing this in this area. Now, coming up August the 28th, if you ever wanted to be in a movie, we'll head down to Jack Doyle's in the Metro Room. That's down by the Zellers Plaza there, the old Dirty Jack Doyle's, and the Metro Room, now located in the new Jack Doyle's. And from 4 to 10 on August the 28th, They're looking for as many extras as they can have down there, so if you want to be in a movie. We're going to be down there with the show camera doing some very special interviews. Guest star appearance by martial arts and action movie legend Olivier Gruner will be in this movie, as well as some others as well that we'll be sharing with you coming up in future shows. So get down there. Skylight Productions now been around for about 10 years. They've worked with Roddy Parper, Nick Manchusco in Blind Eye a few years back, and many other adventures. You can check out their website, skylightfilms.ca, to find out all about this great production company. And we're looking forward to working closer with them in the weeks to come. So if you want to be in the movie, get down to Jack Doyle's in the Metro Room this Tuesday, August the 28th, or you can send an email to Mark McNabb, and that should be on your screen there, or give him a call. Number also on the screen, and we'll have that at the end of the credits as well. So congratulations to Mark McNabb, and there's many, many other people in there that we'll be mentioning over the next few weeks that are involved in this big production, and we're looking forward to being down there at the Metro Room once again, coming up this Tuesday, August the 28th, from 4 to 10 p.m. We hope to see you down there. All right, one more final thing. Don't forget my annual Karaoke Cruise coming up on the Duke d'Orleans this Saturday, August the 25th. And I'd love for you to come down there and celebrate 24 years I've been doing karaoke, and also putting on 24 years on the Duke d'Orleans. Tickets for this event, only $25. They are available down at Cheeky Monkey, or you can give me a number, call me, number on the screen. I'll be happy to deliver them right to your door. And that's this Saturday, August the 25th, from 7 to 10 p.m. on the Duke d'Orleans 2, if you will, the party boat that's been around for many, many years. So this is my annual karaoke cruise. And even if you don't sing, we'd love to have you. We've got to have an audience too. Just come along and party with us. Also, special guests, some of the members of Third Wave will be there to hang out and party with us, and they're going to have some special Third Wave swag to be given away as well. So once again, tickets $25 for this Saturday, August the 25th, my annual karaoke cruise on the Duke d'Orleans. All right, well, that's about all the time I got for you. Don't forget, if you want to be on the show, send me an email. Sorry to say that 5 times fast. Send me an email to the show at davidburrows.ws, and we'll take a look and do the best we can to get you here on the show right away. That's all the time I got for you. Keep watching the credits. You're going to see some more of Great White down at the Stubborn Mule. That's it, everybody. Have a great week and an even better weekend, and we'll see you next time right here on the show. Bye for now.